Hi everyone, my name is Reichel. Welcome to my tutorial. In this tip I'm going to explain how to draw hair in any hairstyle for beginners. I divided this tutorial into 5 topics. 1. Types. 2. Characteristics. 3. Haircut. 4. Tied hair. And 5. Hair painting. Types. Type 1 is straight hair. The strands are straight, like lines, but it's important to pay attention to how the hair falls. So even though you're drawing straight lines, they should have some flow at slight curves, and don't forget to mix big, medium, and small sections, along with a few loose strands. Type 2 is wavy hair. For this type of hair is important to focus in drawing waves with the lines. Think of like a S and C lines shapes when you're drawing this type of hair. Wavy hair, unlike straight hair, naturally has more volume. I also added some layered hair. We'll talk more about layers later. That way, the wavy hair looks even fuller. Type 3 is curly hair. It's naturally voluminous. For this type of hair I like to draw little fluffy balls and some individual hair strands. The shape is kinda like waves too, but smaller and closer together. There are many other ways I like to use to draw curly hair. The one I showed is just the easiest in my opinion. You just need to focus on the hair silhouette. Type 4 is curly hair. It's the most voluminous type and also the shortest in length. For this hair I really like to make a lot of volume and random texture, like zigzag or cloud or other format of shape. So for this type of hair pay attention to the volume and texture shapes. Characteristics. I like to think of hair length in 3 different sizes. There are others, but I like to keep it simple. Short. Short hair usually goes up to the chin. Medium. It can go up to the shoulders. Long. From shoulder height and beyond. Hair volume is about how full it looks on the sides and the top of the head. Hair types 3 and 4 are naturally pretty voluminous, but you can also add more volume to any hair type by cutting it in layers. Hair layers are parts of the hair in different lengths. In figure A, the hair is all one long length. In B, it has long and medium. And in C, it has long, medium, and short parts. This type of size change is used to add volume. The direction the hair is styled in also makes a big difference, even with the same haircut. Back, when the hair is brushed backward. Side, when it's brushed to a big one side. Forward, when it's brushed for front of the head. Middle, when the hair is parted down the middle and styled to both sides. Haircut. First I like to divide the head in these parts. 1. Front, 2. Top, 3. Crown, 4. Side, 5. Nape. With these sections in my mind, I think is more easy to create a lot of different haircuts. Part 4 side is subdivided into 3 parts, in addition to catching the sides of part 5. So let's look some haircuts. Front is the part of bangs cuts, have a lot of styles of bangs, but I choose these 5 types of bangs. Bardet, baby, curtain, blunt, side. Then we have the top part. I like to putting together front, top, and crown parts. Look these haircuts. Undercut, French crop, samurai cut. The hairstyle is in the top of head. Look how the side and nape part is just cut off. Haircuts that focus on shaving the sides of the head create a bold look that really emphasizes the center of the head. In this cut we have modern mullet, burst fade, and mohawk. Haircuts that focus on the nape create a really cool contrast with the top part of the hair. It makes a clear separation between the fuller top and the nape part with less volume. Curtain, bowl cut, 2-block and wolf cut. Tied hair. The tied hairstyle, it's easy to drawing when you know where is the tied point, for make all the strands hair go to the same point. First decide where you want the hair to be tied, then draw a point, and converge all the hair towards it. I drew 6 types of tied hair, but you can create new ones, just put them together, like a double low or a half side for example. Now I'll show you how I draw a ponytail, bun and braid using this guide. Hair painting. I like to separate colors into two groups, natural ones and colorful ones. In the natural group, I put the colors we see in real life, like black, brown, red, blonde, and white. The colorful ones are more like the colors people dye their hair with, like pink, blue, purple, and others colors. It's not just one, you can use a mix of colors, but for now we will only look at the combination of two colors, dip dye, peekaboo, chunky, split dye. So now I will explain some tools I use in Clip Studio Paint for my hair painting. 1. Selection. With this tool you can select a specific areas to paint. 2. Auto selection. The area is select too, but just click in a shape of color or line, then this area is selected. 3. Multiply layer. So this mode of layer I use to paint shadows. 4. Screen layer. The screen layer I use to adding highlights. Look how the same purple color looks different on each layer mode. 5. Brush. I like to use a simple brush with no texture for painting. 6. Soft brush. A soft brush to blend color smoothly. 7. Clip it layer below. Another useful tool is clip it layer below. This tool I use to draw in the layer above but inside the shape of the layer below. And finally, let's paint a hair. For this tutorial I make this drawing. I used a lot of colors, black for base color, purple for the shadows and for colors for the highlights. 1. I started by using the auto selection tool to select the hair area and painted the base color black on a normal layer. 2. Then I added shadows with purple color on multiply layer and used a soft brush to create smooth shading. 3. Next, on screen layer I add some highlights at the top of the hair with soft brush and started painting light on the hair strands. After that, I add more light with soft brush. 4. And finally, I used the purple color with the soft brush on a glow dodge layer for create more bright highlights. I hope this tutorial helps you create a lot of cool hairstyle. Remember to practice all hair types. Keep practicing using my drawing, other artists and photos as references. That way, you'll be able to draw any hairstyle you want. Thanks and bye.